Welcome to Tembe Elephant Park, a 30,000 hectare reserve situated in northern Zululand. The Big Five Reserve, which still falls within the Tembe tribal ward, is managed by Izimvelo KZN Wildlife. Wildlife Act are a support system to Izimvelo KZN Wildlife, offering a free monitoring service to the park. You as Wildlife Act volunteers on Tembe will be involved in all predator and Sunni monitoring.
I had an amazing time. We've been here for 4 weeks, which is hard to believe it's already passed. Had some amazing sightings, done some amazing things. Never thought we'd have so much fun waking up at 4 a.m. and going out for 15 hours, 16 hours, whatever it is, bouncing around on the back. And I think the idea of using the telemetry, like actually tracking the animals, the lions.
Make sure they're okay, make
Right.
sure they're in good condition.
Again, keeping tabs on them. And it's definitely not as easy as you would think, but it's still a lot of fun.
We had good sightings even this year, so I think we're really lucky.
The car's gotten a lot better this year.
Yeah.
It's a much smoother ride, and overall, so it's been a great experience.
I think we saw a lot in 2 weeks, but there is so much more to see here. So it was so cool, and I feel that we can spend much more time.
It's definitely an unforgettable experience, and it's something that I've wanted to do since I was a child.
The most amazing part of those 2 weeks were to get to know the real behavior of the animals, to see how they react in their real environment, that it's not a zoo, as Wildlife Act says, it's not Disneyland, it's Zululand.
Some of our most memorable sightings would be Tanzwa and her cubs. Well, the third time, I guess.
The infamous Tandwa, who
Yeah.
the lion monitor's only seen one time in a year and a half. We've seen her 5 times, I think, maybe 6.
I think the first moment I saw a herd of elephants was one of the best here. It was so amazing, and I've never seen anything like it before.
This morning, actually, we had 11 lion cubs. We saw 2 adult females with 11 cubs.
Tandwa has been, we've spotted her quite a few times with her family, and that's been quite an experience. It's the first time we were seeing her.
And she came just outside our camp.
Yeah,
And,
so we were sitting here and she just walked past, and that was super exciting.
And then the call-up, that was epic.
Yeah, definitely like moonlight. You're sitting there, you got lions growling. You see them off in the distance first, you see like a shadow. And then all of a sudden you start making it out. They start growling, start trying to pull the bait away.
I felt like we were on Discovery Channel.
Yeah, you definitely
With
were.
the infrared light too. That was really cool.
One of our best experiences this time was the call-up, where I think we put a bait out for Tandwa and her family, and they came in 15 minutes, so that was amazing.
I think Tembe as a park itself, it's a very special place in general. I think
Thick
it's
as can be, but
Yeah, very, very thick bush. But in general, I mean, compared to other parks, there's not as many tourist jeeps. There's not.
Right.
You have a much more intimate encounter with these
Very
animals.
intimate.
Yeah, when you find them.
so I think that's also part of it too, is because it's so thick. When you do come across them, you might have a strong signal that might be, 10 meters away, but you still can't see them.
Right.
But that makes the sightings that much more special
Right.
too. The biggest thing is the collar not working.
So, I mean, it was really important to replace it, obviously, and also for her comfort.
No physical contact, just kind of bring her in. They have the bait, kind of get used to the lights, get used to the trucks, get used to people being close by.
I really enjoyed the elephant session. It was pretty cool. The monitor Leo answered all my questions, and I had many questions to him. and we learn a lot about elephants, about Tembe, about everything, about the environment, about the tourism here in South Africa or in Tembe. So it was pretty cool.
I think the elephant session is part of a whole experience here at Tembe.
Leo was awesome. He's
He
super
knows
knowledgeable.
so much about the elephants in the whole park. It's been great to go out with him.
Oh, I learned so much. I asked the monitor so many questions, and they always answer my questions. They are really patient with us.
Yes.
And I learned so much about the animals. I start reading books about them, about the environment, about South Africa, about the weather, about everything.
He wants to work here.
Sure, yeah, like footprints that animals will leave. Now we're kind of starting to learn to be able to follow them and really look for signs of them just in the road. I would have had no idea anything about that before.
Today I know like much more than I knew before.
Sure.
Oh yeah, learned tremendous amounts. I mean, just the habitat itself, being a sand forest. Like,
Right.
I didn't know much about that. I'll be honest with you.
Very interesting stuff.
Yeah.
And this is actually my second time coming here, and I'm definitely learning a lot more this go around, I think. Than
That's because he came with me. Things. It's not just about like the wildlife and endangered species, but it's about the entire bush as a whole.
From last year to this year, I feel like the camp has gotten a lot better. They've done up the area outside the kitchen and everything, so it's really nice.
Yeah.
I say without a doubt. So I started volunteering 10 years ago, actually. So I've seen some really not so good stuff. I've seen some bad situations. I've been in bad situations. Some things I wish I hadn't been a part of, and I think that's why I stumbled across Wildlife Act, doing a lot of research getting to this point. And I think it's blatantly obvious that what they're doing, what they're trying to do is really legitimate. I think especially the fact that there's only 4 or 5 volunteers in the back of each truck. They're not jamming 15 people. It's not just for, it's not profit based in that sense. So I think I really feel like priority is given to the animals, the wildlife, and then we're kind of there to assist any way we can.
Absolutely.
I already have been on my Instagram.
It's my first time ever volunteering, and I would totally, 1, do it again, and 2, promote it to others.
Yeah, of course. I think what they're doing in monitoring the animals, I think it's really important, and I would definitely do this again and contribute to conservation in any way I can.
You're actually taking part in everything, hands-on in that respect. So I think that's amazing. You really can't get that anywhere else.
Oh, it's a life-changing experience for me. I will remember this forever, for sure. And I want to get back here to learn more, to see more, to experience more from this.